Hello, hello. Looks like we are live.
Awesome.
Yes, let me just check. Let's just pop in to our group to see if we are live. If anyone can see us go live, please do respond. I can't see anything in the group. So but I'm sure we are live. Is there any other way to check whether we are live?
I don't know if you start out in the group and send me an invitation, but we
did. I did do that.
Mm-hmm.
It would be really useful if we would have like a feedback or something that it would tell me that we are live.
Mm-hmm. You want me to go to the group for a second?
Yeah, if you can get an access to the group and see whether we are there. I can't see us live.
Mm-hmm.
So should we go back again? I'm gonna stop this and I'm gonna go back.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
It says you are live. It's fully live, Edith. I see it.
All right.
I see it. So it should be fine.
Oh.
It should be fine. I see it.
Fabulous. For some reason,
Okay.
I can't. Yes, finally.
We are. I just checked it for a second.
Just a lot of fluff. But we are live and we are here for an amazing session. For this session, Doti is joining us. She is a wellness expert and she is a powerful therapist as well. So she will be asking, I will be asking her questions and you can jump in and ask any, if you have any health concerns and questions around the subjects that we will be talking about. So hi, Doti.
Hi.
Hi. Awesome. Oh, it's wonderful to have you here. Introduce yourself and tell the audience what do you do and who do you help?
Okay, yes. So I'm originally from Colorado, now living in Europe for a while, and I support business people with my wellness tips and tricks. And you can learn a little bit about me on my YouTube channel, Doti Sun, and I'm really excited to be here. I also do special therapies to increase circulation. And today is going to be really fun because I think a lot of people think, well, this has to be so much hard work in order to be healthy, or can I make it fun? Can I make it easy? And so I think we're going to get into a little bit of this, how you can really lay a framework and make changes, and it can be fun and not just for the heavy bodybuilders. Even if you're not a gym lover or something, we can maybe sparkle a few little things in the brain today to give us new ways to live really with more energy. So I'm excited to be here today.
Oh, we just we just had a response from our audience. Carol and Barbara are watching with us. So welcome, girls. We are here to talk about really amazing subjects. So Doti, can you tell us what you are working on right now, and what tips do you have for a flat tummy?
Okay, so I'm doing a program campaign now for the next 6 weeks, and I think it's really exciting to this popped into my head the other day, but who doesn't want a flat tummy? If you want a flat belly, raise your hand. Are you excited? Yay! And I think it's not just, we always think about, oh, I want to look good, but I want to plant the seed in your mind. It's about feeling tighter, feeling with more energy. So it's all incorporated with your why. So when you get up in the morning, yes, your tummy will be tighter, and you have a better digestion. So it's about health. It's not just about aesthetics. But one of the tips I would like to say, in my personal journey, like growing up, I was addicted to certain things, like I wasn't maybe educated. And so, you fall into these traps, and like I was eating hydrogenated peanut butter and different things that are really weighing down. And I remember as a 19-year-old having small like angina pains, really, and it's amazing and it's crazy, right? But when you develop certain, so this is just a quick thing on the nutrition, when you develop changes and replace that with more whole food diets, then you're going to be satisfied. So that's one thing, giving the body some whole food diets, like oatmeal or a dark rice or something, or like cutting the potatoes yourself and sticking them in the oven, and giving your body some whole plant foods so that you still have the nutrition that you need, but you're not going to be certain foods you can just eat and they don't give you any satisfaction. So that's one thing in getting your tight belly, and we'll talk about other things, but just being able to switch. And a lot of people say, can I, oh, but that's going to taste disgusting. I want to enjoy something that's tasty, but Edith, I really believe like you can change your taste buds. So you still can have something that's going to taste delicious and support you. So this can be a really fun journey too. Being able to maybe make small changes to change the taste buds in your mouth.
Yeah, I wanted to touch on something that you mentioned, that that we are not being educated as we grow, but no one is being born or given the instruction to a healthy diet. We all pick up traditions that from our families, whatever our parents were feeding us. We tend to stay with this very similar diet unless we have a big shift in our life, and it's going to, wake us up from that mode of like automatic eating, because
Okay.
I found it that, it's really difficult to switch from traditional meals to healthier meals. Maybe little by little, maybe you can get used to it, but once you learn how to cook certain way, it's really difficult to switch that. And I cannot imagine myself living without potatoes, but if you make it healthy way, then it's a different story.
Okay, I love that. Yeah, exactly. And if you're used to eating, I'll just talk about the sweets. I'm glad you mentioned potatoes, and you can definitely, you're going to have a huge night and 360-degree difference when you buy your deep fried French fries, or if you make it yourself at home, right?
Yeah.
And there's even ways, of course, you can get things on the go, but I like it. I like that you say, Edith, you still keep those delicious things that you're used to, but then you just tweak it. That's
Tweak
it.
it, yeah. You don't need to
Yeah.
change the entire meal,
Mhm.
just tweaking what you are eating at the moment. So can you get a flat tummy naturally? Because a lot of times I hear that all different pills and, or you've got to be really working on your abs, you know, because
Okay.
flat belly, it sounds like a, you know, like a, how do you call it, like a six-pack, isn't it?
Yes.
You know,
Okay.
everybody, like I imagine myself like having six packs, not a flat tummy when you say flat tummy. So can you achieve it naturally without any exercise? So
Okay, yes. So yeah, Edith, absolutely. I mean, this is a natural process, and you can definitely put in your sit-ups in your routine and do some exercising as well. Um, this whole topic about thermogenesis, which I want to drop a bomb with this about the hydrotherapy, Edith, is so amazing. So I really believe also there's a few other things like the cold baths that you can do from time to time. And Edith, I have to show you a place where I go, but there's a river here where I live. And so you can be so dang creative and be like, what is in my area? Not just your cold shower, Edith, because just your cold shower is pretty cold, but it's not as cold as if you do those, you know, Swedish ice baths or whatever.
oh my gosh.
So I'm just saying there's so many ways, and that is a way that I literally was in the river in winter, like a week ago, Edith, and I just went up to here, like not all the way up, but I felt like my body was shaking with energy because it was activating the whole nervous system. So there's so many ways to activate this that's going to allow your digestion and your whole form to get better and better. And then, as we talked about, so it's a mix, Edith. It's a mix really between adding your exercise in, but you don't have to run a marathon. You know, this is about treating your body with love and getting your sleep. So I'm not telling you to go run 20 miles. I'm not telling you to do this, you know. I'm telling you to gently give your body exactly what it needs and slowly get on this diet, you know, which we could go into deeper with that. And so it's a full a journey, and it can go quick, but it's not like in 24 hours I'm going to have a magic, you know, bikini body, but in 6 weeks you can see a huge difference with these specific things.
Yeah, so it doesn't have to be a whole load of different things, only small attempts or small like
and consistency.
Okay, and
Yeah,
consistent.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I do some type of physical activity at least 3 times a week. Like if you have an office job, then I would certainly say definitely go out for a walk or for a jog or do something at least 3 times a week. But you're going to think of totally making a complete change and then feeling the difference, how your body is responding. And if you're not getting the results then then give me a call. We might need to tweak it. Maybe, maybe you're not doing, just like I'm learning more about business now. I'm taking some business courses. And if I don't ask enough questions, or if I don't take enough courses, I'm not going to know what to do, so definitely get with somebody that has already done it. And then you can progress. Absolutely. 100%. 100%.
One step at a time.
Yeah, exactly. And like, I'm a big fan of some of my adaptogenic herbs that have really and also like peppermint. If you chop the peppermint and put it in your diet, it's so soothing and calming and aids your whole digestion. So there's so many tricks that you can use with herbs and different things in your diet that are going to make your body look amazing. So it can be so much fun. So
oh, wonderful. I cannot wait to hear all about it. So you mentioned that difficult word. I can't even pronounce it. Can you explain what it is about? Is it thermogenesis?
Thermogenesis is the heat producing effect in the body. So how your body is at a normal day produce burning calories. So this is very exciting. It's kind of like the principle of when I work out for 30 minutes, or if you do an aerobic walk for more than 40 minutes, it turns on the fat burning mechanism. So it's just that your body is burning at a higher rate because you've trained the cells. So it's so amazing, like our magical, magnificent bodies, we can retrain them, right? Just like you can retrain your mind, you can retrain your body to burn at a higher rate.
Oh, wow. That's
fabulous.
So yeah, Carol is asking if cold showers, but cold showers are not, Doti says cold showers are not cold enough. You've got to hop in ice bath or
yeah. And Carol, thank you for bringing that up. I do, you can do the cold and hot showers. You can take even a hot shower every once in a while, because that's very soothing and that'll open up the pores. Imagine you're going to put some frankincense oil on your body afterwards. So I'm not against the hot. You can do the hot sometimes, but try to focus on implementing the cold. And if you don't have a cold ice lake nearby, then start with that. Maybe even in your area, you can also go to a spa. Certain spas have the ice baths if you don't have it in nature. I mean, I find it fun to go out in nature, and I'll take a video and post it sometime of me going, so you can see it live.
Yeah, I've seen you going in there. I was brave enough to cross a river, but it was like this deep.
Okay.
But that was one of my stretches. But to like go deeper, that's really brave, really.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, Edith. And I know that, like, I felt like, honestly, when I did this bath one time, the next morning after the full night of 8 hours of sleep, I look different. You know how, like, when if you have a late night or you're working too late and you look at your face and you look like a wreck, but like it was the opposite effect. I like shaved off a couple of years. So
wow. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So I hope you'll be closer someday, or I should visit you in the UK. We can do it together, because it's really the experience. Once you do it a couple of times, you're like, I can do this. I thought I couldn't, but I can. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Carol did that with her family in Finland. It increases endorphins, she says.
Oh yeah, my goodness, Edith, it's for your brain, it's magical. For depression, magical. Exactly what she's spot on with those comments.
Yeah. So going back to our diet, you've mentioned once to me that you can optimize your diet to achieve flat stomach. How can you, like, what do you mean by that? And how can you optimize?
Okay. Okay. So I mean, another way would be using strategically, like your you can try this oil, like the oil in the morning, like the omega-3s, your vitamin D oil, your omega-3 oil, fish oils and everything, to kind of get in this ketosis. This is one way. And it's super healthy for the whole brain, for the whole body. And then staying away from, you know, sugars. So this is a fantastic way to kind of leave off sugars for a while and focus on, you know, your grains, your protein, and all of your greens, drinking enough water, and then the fiber. So all of those, and then don't forget your cold thing, all of that. So just leaving out the sugar for a while can be hugely advantageous. Sugar is not very productive for.
No. And you're not only talking about sugar in your coffee or in your tea, but you're talking also about the cookies and the cakes and sweets.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I think everybody is craving a delicious chocolate bar or something. So I would recommend, I mean, I just had a chocolate bar the other day, and I tried to get one that was more healthy, and it had some how do you call that? Protein. It had some vegan proteins in it, and it was a chocolate bar, and it tasted delicious. And the sugar content was a little bit less. I don't know if they used xylitol. I'm not sure what the sweetener was, but there's another product that you can use that's delicious. I'm sure you can get it in the UK or other parts of the world, but it's with dates, like medjool dates, and a little bit of chocolate powder and coconut, and they're like these date balls, and they taste delicious. And like a whole date is sugar, but it's like the whole fruit, and it tastes amazing. So it's kind of, you can replace that, you know, and then if you enjoy your cookies maybe once a week, that's okay. But it's like you can still have your delicious sweets, and just start to change it a little bit. And the refined, exactly, like the typical refined cookies that you find everywhere in the supermarket, if you can leave that out for a while, if you want to really have results.
Yeah. So making those changes will create a flatter look, flatter stomach, so it's not going to be bulging out.
Absolutely. And you know, it's so funny because you know, this term like beer belly, or like people that are maybe you know, like overeating constantly, you see that they look different, right? I mean, it's so obvious, right? Whether as an athlete might eat different. And this message is not to all of you athletes. I'm talking about to you beautiful women, regular business women and men also, so that just want to make some fine changes. But it could be more going in the direction of an athlete, but it doesn't have to be that extreme. You can get results because maybe you don't want to be that extreme, you know. But what was your question? I forgot. I don't know if I completely answered it.
To optimize the diet.
Yeah. This is one thing that you will slowly start to see these changes. And then when you do some exercises that are tightening for the belly, then it's simultaneously working together.
Yeah, fantastic. And also, you've mentioned that a healthier diet is also supporting you in your sleep. Can you mention a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I would like to speak for a second about the vitamin D and how I was really astounded the beautiful effects of vitamin D, because it is actually helping you to sleep better. It's lowering your heart problems, it's lowering depression. And so this tweak in your diet can, it's a chemical, it affects the chemical responses that the body has to do on a daily basis. So I found that very interesting, that and even, I don't know if you're aware, Edith, but there were some studies recently in the news here, speaking a little bit about Corona in different situations, but the ones that were getting sicker quickly, they checked their blood and their blood was very low in vitamin D. So if like, it was so astounding. So I was like, wow, you know, so if you want to be on the safe side, I would check and find vitamin D that you like, you sync with. I think this is a good company, not something trashy or something good quality, but a good vitamin D tablet or oils. There's some really good ones. I could give you my favorites. But if you think you feel a little weak, then I would rather be on the safe side and then up it for a while, unless you live in the desert or in the jungle where you have so much sun, right? But so it's a very good thing, and it has been there were studies that found that those that were getting sicker with Corona and other diseases had very low in vitamin D, their blood count. So it's super interesting.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get a vitamin D off the counter. You don't need.
You can get this. No. Yeah, you can order this online or go to your apotheke or your health food store. Different places you can get this. Yeah, absolutely. Give it a try.
Do you know any of which vegetables have the most vitamin D?
I haven't researched this yet. I will put that on my to-do list.
That would be really good to find out, because you can introduce that into your diet and maybe mix it up a little bit. So tell us a little bit, how can we improve our sleep, switching from the diet bit to sleep, improving sleeping? What are your top tips for sleeping better?
Okay, so yes, I'm kind of like a supplement junkie, but you don't have to be into that. But I have tried certain supplements that have helped me, like with passion fruit flower, melatonin. Some people don't do well with melatonin, but there's different ones that you can get. So supplements can be an aid to that. Also, being in the dark at night can be a huge benefit, and making it a priority, and like being able to maybe do some kind of physical activity so that you are really tired at night, so that you have a better chance to get a good night's sleep. But doing things that are going to support your sleep at night can really boost your overall creativity and your productivity during the day. Yeah, and a gentle walk in the evening can be very, very nice. I think for meditation or for creative ideas, things you want to think about for your business or your family or people you love, like taking a gentle walk and getting that cold, fresh air at night can be a huge benefit.
It's all connected, isn't it? It's like, you know, if you want a nice flat tummy, you've got to be sleeping well. And in order to be sleeping well, you've got to take vitamins. So you've got to go for a walk. So it's all like a circle of life. Carol is asking, what exercises do you recommend? So Doti just mentioned walking. What else we can do? What other exercises?
So I mean, I'm doing my deep breathing in the morning or at night, but just like stretching, like I'm doing push-ups at night, twisting, also the
I
twist.
love twists, yeah.
Yeah, the twist for the belly. Like if you're in a push-up position and then you twist, so the hip bone is touching each side, and then you twist, and that's really good for your serratus muscles. I still remember some of the muscles, Edith, from massage school.
Yeah.
But your serratus, so your serratus muscles are right here on the side, and that's going to be toned. So, you know, this, I'm glad, Carol, thank you for this question, because anytime, like, our brains can function usually, Edith, for like 45 to 50 minutes. Sack, I'm there, you know, I'm sharp, I'm with you, I'm not in another world. So even before bed, you could do something that is going to just make you breathing heavy, and you could do like a 5-minute workout. Like if you feel sluggish and you need more oxygen, just do a workout any time of the day, like even anytime.
Yeah.
And that's gonna help you just to be like, I'm exhausted, okay, now I can sleep again. So yeah, definitely, like mix it up, do these it's like this intensive training. What do they call it in our whatever?
Is it HIIT?
HIIT, yeah. I'm not a complete fitness expert, but I'm familiar with these terms. Yeah, so like you could do something that's intensive, that brings so much oxygen into the blood, and that's certainly going to promote your sleep as well.
Yeah, and any really like yoga exercises as well, yoga or Pilates or any exercises that can tire you out, even running after a toddler.
Nice, exactly. Yeah, so, for sure. And you're gonna feel you can feel that, I just have to close this. You're gonna feel you can kind of try to go to bed at the same time if possible. Maybe you can't do it precisely, but at a certain time every day. So then you feel how much sleep you need. If you're recovering, maybe you need more sleep if you've just been sick. But once you get that tank filled up, like the battery tank filled up, you might be able to, you can, like Shonda was saying, our bodies, we can produce like a lot of work for short periods of time with focused effort, right? But then you might need to catch up. But so I would recommend like first getting your battery tank filled up if you feel like you're lacking in sleep. And then after that, your body can maybe take a couple days when you might be underslept, you know?
Yeah,
exactly.
And also a lot of people, when I talk to them, they mention that they're suffering with anxiety, and that's a huge factor in not sleeping well or waking up in the middle of the night. So what are some of the things somebody suffering with anxiety can take, or any supplements, or what they can do?
Okay. So for anxiety, I would say definitely. Oh, by the way, are we going to post this video? I wanted just to remind you, Edith, the one of my friend in this group. Is that possible?
Yes, we can add that. Yeah.
To share her story. So I have a business friend. We've done some business together, and she shares her personal testimony, so we can also post that. So the couple things that I would say is when you get a chance, check out a Brain Med. I've been learning a lot from them, and this is how to have a better brain. And and the second thing would be gratitude, when I'm very maybe in a negative spiral, you know, open the mind again and get into gratitude state. That can help you to get on a good tangent. And also, if you can find somebody who you like to get a good massage. So I'm using some amazing oils right now. And one of them is a CBD oil, and you can really play with all of that, but that's going to enhance your sleep. Tell me the last part of your question if I forgot.
Just those three supplements.
Oh, for anxiety.
Yeah, for
So,
anxiety,
I mean, I would, gratitude, check out Brain Med, what they have to say, gratitude, and some healing oils, like the CBD oils. I'm using those. They're fantastic. There are others that you can use, and it's a very calming and nurturing, and that can help with your anxiety as well.
Is the
Exactly.
CBD oil for it to take orally, or do you massage it?
So I know there's a company here in Switzerland that you can take. It's a special internal, it's an internal one. I love it. But I was speaking actually for the skin, but now that you mention it, I like that you mentioned that. I would do both then. Mm-hmm. Let's get double effect.
Yeah, why not?
For sure.
Carol is asking, what do you think about magnesium?
Magnesium. Wow, that's fantastic. And you can get magnesium through certain foods, bananas, but you can also take a supplement if you find a good supplement. Absolutely. That's going to take away your muscle cramping, or just in general, if you want to, you know, if you're too under magnesium. Whatever. Absolutely. Magnesium is fantastic. Another thing with when we're speaking about water, you can use like a magnesium salt bath.
Oh, yes.
So or in America we call it EPSOM, Epsom salt.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's fantastic.
Oh, that's great. I had no idea that could help for sleep, because I always think magnesium salt baths are good for relaxing muscles, but if they can improve the sleep as well, that's amazing. I'm gonna start
Sure. Yeah, that's true. And it's so funny that we're talking about all of these things that they're so internal and external. Oh my goodness, because the magnesium also, it's like your magnesium bath, but also internally. So that's really funny how that is.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Doti. This is like mind-blowing information. Up until I met Doti, I was a supplement no. I said fresh fruit is going to give me everything that I want. And from the time I met you, I started having supplements. I started taking vitamin D. Okay. And magnesium, and how do you call it? Ashwagandha.
Yes, this is fantastic. And you noticed a slight difference, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Huge difference.
Okay. That is really cool. I'm really excited because I've been taking this for years, and did you notice, was it like a couple weeks later, or where was the time where you're like, I remember when I was like this, but now I feel like, was it about a week or so, or?
It was about 4 to 5 days when I started feeling, I'm like, oh, this is actually working. Like I feel different. Yeah. Okay. So it needs a couple of days to kick in. And then I was like on regular basis. And it's this one is what, 90 pills, and I'm 90 pills, and I'm like maybe 15 left.
Okay. No, that's fabulous. And one thing that I think is so exciting, Edith, is that we get to have this conversation today on the 25th of January. And these topics are like, simmering in the brain. And if we would meet, months down the road, and and share experiences. But this is an ongoing process, and you've already been taking it for 2 months. That is powerful. I'm really excited for you.
Yeah, thank you so much for this live, for creating you know, knowledgeable and very informational live with me, and you know, providing this information to our audience. And I'm sure if anyone else has any questions, we'll drop in a link so you can connect with Doti, have one-to-one sessions. And
Yes.
also one final thing you wanted to you've got some surprise for us.
Yeah, just I'm excited to help you all, and just give me a call. You find me on my page, WhatsApp or my Instagram, and message me directly, and I'm so happy to give you a consultation, or if you're in the area, we can book an appointment here. And I want to share this with as many people, and the right people, and really make a difference for you. So yeah, contact me directly, and it's great to be with you today. Thank you, Edith, and see you soon another time.
Thank you so much. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye everyone. Bye.